Okay, I have a screen recorder on my computer that's hooked up to the CNC, but I'll show you how I square my stock. I just kind of get it going there in one spot, and I see that my bit is on the edge, and then I'm going to move it over, I'm going to jog it 15 inches to the right, and if it's on the same edge, then we're square. So I'm going to go back, or I know it's square, so I already went ahead and clamped it down. Now I want to start it in the middle there somewhere. So I'm going to just go ahead and move it back a couple inches at a time until I find my sweet spot. That might be my sweet spot. So the way I can check is I know that my project is 9.46 inches wide, so if I make it just 5 inches, that's overkill, that's over more than I need. And I go that 5 inches to the left. Okay, we're good that way. Let's go 5 inches to the right. We're plenty good that way too, so I'm going to take it back to the center. Now I know that the whole thing is 2.47 inches tall, so 2.25 inches will cover that, because double that would be 4.5. So let's go up. We're good that direction. Let's make sure we're good. We're back to center. We're good that direction, but I will adjust a little bit. So I'm going to go back to the top, and then I'll probably add about 1/10 of an inch. And then we can recheck it if we want. 2.25 top. Good that direction. 2.25 down. Good that direction. Back to centered. Now we want to make sure our Z is accurate. I'm going to just go ahead and do the paper. Slide that under. Okay, let's see, I can still move it. There, caught on. So we'll just hit reset our 0 there. Come up one so I can take my paper out. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the router on and get it started. And we'll see what it looks like when it's done. So it didn't go all the way through, so we can cut the entire outside with the bandsaw here, so we don't need to worry about that. So we can just cut that like this. Now we have the outside. Now we can just sand this bottom part out or jigsaw. Now I'm just going to try to go ahead and poke out the tabs. There. Now it's all out. We'll smooth it up on a sander. I'll use the spindle sander here to clean up the tabs on the inside circles of the hose and router. then we'll move over to the belt sander for the rest of it. The next step is going to be drilling holes through this for a bolt to go through. So we'll do this to both sides. Let's kind of line it up. I have a block here to keep it because this isn't level, so that'll keep it at an angle, so we want it flat. So we'll just put a block to raise everything up. That looks like a good enough spot to me. We got those holes drilled. We're almost done. The last cut we have to make, just straight through here and straight through there, not through the middle. Leave that. This will allow us a little bit of clamping room. Now we're just going to put the bristles in. Into that 1/4 inch slot that we made earlier. Good. Now we have a dust shoe. Let's throw it on. Alright, so the big end slides over the router. I put my 60-degree V-bit in there because I'll carve something. Just basically to make some wood chips. So we'll slide that up there. That looks good. We'll make it sit a little bit higher. I'm just kind of feeling it. That seems like a good enough spot. So we'll just tighten down a little bit. That might have been more than I needed to tighten down, but I won't tighten down the hose as much now. I haven't routed the hose into my enclosure yet, but there we go. And I'll push that in a little bit further if I can by hand, and that way I won't need to clamp it at all. And now I have a dust shoe. Let's carve something. finish the cut, just jogged it out of the way. Not seeing a whole lot of sawdust. Looks like it worked pretty good.